Oh, what would I give the character younger to me? Wow. I would say to savor all these friendships because that character didn't know how good he had it. He had all his best friends working with him. He had the love of his life working with him. And then you grow up and life goes on and you separate and things aren't always as carefree as they were when you're young.
Now looking back at JD now, what's something about him you understand at this stage in life that you didn't fully grasp then?
I understand, like I said, that friendship is so important and the power of community and friendship around you. I think JD maybe took that for granted. He thought that would always be his life. But what we see in this incarnation of Scrubs is that he's reunited with all his friends.
Now, so many people love JD and Turk's bromance on screen, and you guys truly do have such a beautiful friendship off screen. What does that bromance look like nowadays?
Well, we really are best friends. We FaceTime like several times a day. I'm godfather to his kids. We just crack each other up. You know, we met at the first table read of Scrubs 25 years ago, and we just clicked. And no one makes me laugh like him, and I just feel very grateful.
I don't think old Turk has advice. He looks at young Turk and is like, "You doing it, big dog? I see you. Oh wow, and you still with Carla?" That's what young Turk says to old Turk. "And you still with Carla? Okay, player."
So, Donald, you're saying older Turk is still bringing that chaotic, fun energy.
Yeah, but in spurts now because that's what he would tell his younger self. Pace yourself. The party just started.
Now, would you trust Zach as your doctor in real life?
No.
Well, let's talk about your guys' friendship, okay? That bromance you guys have on screen, off screen. Do you think growing up together, off screen, having that friendship, coming back into these roles 16 years later, that really made a difference as bringing that kind of friendship back and alive?
You know, I credit my wife, actually. If she's somewhere back there. But I credit my wife because every time Zach and I got into a fight, she's the one that mediated us. She's the mediator that stepped in between and was like, "Let's figure this relationship out. This is too important of a friendship for you two to break up." And so my wife has really kept us together. Because there's days where I'm sure he wants to strangle me, and there's days where I definitely want to come across the bridge of his nose with a. But we control our emotions because of the love that we have for each other. And that's abusive, and we're not abusive friends.
Now, let's talk about that bromance off screen. What does that look like nowadays?
This is the lady that be saving our relationships. This is the one right here.
This is all here because of me.
This is all, look, our friend. Well, I'm here because of you.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for saving that.
I'm going to go get a drink.
Okay, have fun.
You want me to wait?
No, do you.
Donna, let's talk about that bromance off screen. What does that look like nowadays between you and Zach?
It's a lot of FaceTime. We hang out a lot of dinners. You know, the stuff that normal best friends do. I mean, what do you do with your best friend? Probably the same thing. We don't watch movies together because he watches way too many movies and I'm not a big movie watcher or television watcher like he is. But, you know, we're like, well, you know, come on. It's not like we're sitting on the couch eating popcorn in our underwear or anything like that, but, you know, it's like that.
Lastly here, if there was a real medical emergency on set, what cast member are you calling first?
Sarah, because she's experienced everything. Every day, some medical emergency has happened to Sarah, so she has experience.
Canada loves you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you, Canada.
If older Elliot could give younger Elliot some advice, Sarah, what would that be?
It's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. It's all going to work out.
Now,
become a really good doctor.
Now, this revival being filmed in Vancouver, Canada, being able to have your castmates in your home country, how special was that for you? And to give them a little taste of Canada?
oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. I had moved back to Canada a decade ago, and I worked on a drama, and I loved it. It was a great experience. There's nothing quite like working on a comedy, and I was like, I just want to do a comedy like Scrubs, that felt like Scrubs, that shoots in Vancouver. And then it's actually Scrubs in Vancouver. It feels like such a dream. I actually can't still quite believe that that's what happened. Because obviously when we started talking about doing the revival, we all assumed it would be in LA. And then someone was like, actually it might be Vancouver, and then it happened.
Now, as a fellow Canadian, what Canadian actor would you love to star alongside one day?
Well, my dream was always Catherine O'Hara, and I had hoped beyond hope that that would happen one day. And I kind of, when we heard about the revival happening, I thought, oh, like maybe she could come play my patient one day. She was always my mentor and somebody who I just always aspire to. And so I would say a Canadian actor that I would love to be on the show would be Eugene Levy. Yeah.
May she rest in peace. Last question here. I know you have to go in, but you're executive producing this revival. How meaningful is it for you to have a bigger creative voice this time around?
Oh, it was so exciting that was going to be a part of it. I actually really, the first we did 9, and that was we did it in a few months. And so I'm really excited to I really want to direct. I've always wanted to do that. So hopefully in season 2 there'll be more time for that. In terms of this piece of it, I was just like, guys, I just want to learn. I won't get in anyone's way. I'm super excited to learn about all of it. My title right off the bat, they were like, okay, you're going to be EP of Morale. I was like, I'll take it. My 9-year-old came to set a bunch, and she might have done some EPing herself. She'd sit by the monitor with her headphones and her clipboard. She would give Zach and Donald and I notes after every take. Yep.
That is so cute. Okay, real last question here, but on your Instagram, you wrote in 2026, you're going to be trying something new each week. What's still on that list to check off?
Okay, well, there's a very large one at the end that I'm very scared of that I'm going to do. So there's a lot of different things. There's things that are, some of them are with different specific foods. Some of them are very outdoorsy activities that I'm nervous to try. But yeah, I just thought this is the year I want to try a lot of new things. Yeah. We just our latest one this past week was fish. We're raising fish unintentionally. Yeah, my daughter was at one of those gift exchanges where they're all in bags on the table. You have no idea what you're going to grab, and she grabbed it and pulled it, and it was a fish. So we now that turned into a tank and more fish and coral pineapple things, and yeah. So now we're a fish family.
After 16 years, what surprised me was how easy it was to get back on the bike. It was like falling out of bed, and it begs the question: after 200 episodes, you should be able to get back on it with some grace.
Now coming back to this revival, as I was watching some of these newer episodes, I saw, there's some mention of the new day and age, which is TikTok and all the fun social media. Did you learn anything this time around of this new social media age?
The only thing I learned this time around was a reminder to talk fast. In Scrubs, if you don't talk fast, it's not in the show. So the rhythm of the script is alacrity, always alacrity. And then you earn the heart moments at the end.
Now I need to know, do you think Dr. Cox made the right choice putting JD as head doctor?
Well, I don't want to give any spoilers, but yeah, I trained him. He's ready.
Okay, now this revival was filmed in Vancouver, Canada. We are a Canadian network. Did Sarah, as a Canadian in your group, did she show you around Vancouver?
My wife came up to visit towards the end of the season, and Sarah hooked her up at Whistler. And so Nicole went skiing for a couple of days with Sarah's inside scoop, and it worked out like a charm. There was not a wrinkle. It was great.
You always need a Canadian on hand,
Vancouver is one of the greatest cities on the planet, so I've lived there for an aggregate, I think, close to 2 years of my life, back when you do miniseries, and I did a film with Ice Cube up there, Are We Done Yet? And Vancouver's my joint.
Mine too, my hometown. But last question here, if you had a real medical emergency on set, which castmate would you hope would be your first call? There we have it. There we have it.
100%.
What surprised me that she and Turk had 4 children. That surprised me.
Now, I mean, what are we going to be seeing from Carla this time around, Judy? And how has she evolved from the last time we saw her?
I mean, Carla's a force, you know, so she's going to be doing the same thing but like squared. So she'll be in charge of the nursing department, and she'll have 4 kids, and she'll be running her friend's social circles. She's the kind of person who's got like a 12-hour day, and she still has time to like knit you some socks. That's the kind of person she is. So you're going to see a lot more of that, and you're going to see Carla struggling to keep up with that energy, and confused by the fact that, you know, it's not what it used to be.
Now, everyone loves Carla and Turk's relationship, okay? Has their dynamic changed at all, and what are we going to be seeing in that relationship in this revival?
You know, one of the things I'm proud to say is that Carla and Turk are rock solid. They're each other's rocks, and they're the rocks of the people around them. So of all the things that have changed at Sacred Heart, Turk and Carla themselves are not one of them.
Now, looking at this cast, if there was a real medical emergency, Judy, who are you calling first?
Oh, what a good question. Am I including myself? I would call Johnny C. Only because he looks serious and he could probably get the ambulance there a lot faster. Other than that, probably me.
That's what
I think people just take me seriously.
all your castmates have said to you tonight.
I think so. Have they said that? Oh, you see? Okay.
Now, let's talk this trio. Everyone loves the dynamic between Elliot, JD, and Turk. So working alongside this trio again, tell me about that.
It's like it never stopped, you know, it's like they never stopped working together. They tease each other relentlessly. They're on each other's case constantly, but they've been working really, really hard to kind of like deliver this revival, and I'm so proud of them.
Lastly, while I have you, we're big fans of High Potential. It's been such a great show. What's next there? Anything you can tease?
The only thing I can tease is that the search for Roman continues.
Vancouver was a very nice city from what I got to see of it. I've been there before and enjoyed myself. But yeah, the job they did recreating the Scrubs set is phenomenal.
And having Sarah, I mean, you have a Canadian right there. Did she show you around Canada at all?
She refused. She won't spend any time with me at all off camera. I didn't have any free time whatsoever the few days that I was there, but it would be nice of Sarah to act as a host, and I will ask her to do so.
Next time. But Neil, coming back after 16 years away, that's how long it was.
My goodness.
Now, what surprised you most about coming back for Scrubs?
I guess I wouldn't have been surprised if nobody cared, you know. And but apparently someone must have done some research to determine that there would be someone in front of their TV watching this. So that's wonderful. It's good to feel like the work has held up.
I know, not many shows can make a comeback after 16 years, so you guys are doing something right.
Yeah, well, that's if people watch it and it's generally well thought of. We don't know that that's going to happen yet. And yeah, a handful of shows have tried coming back, and I didn't watch them, but I assume it was successfully. People wanted to see these things, and we're sure enjoying it. I'm very glad it's happening.
Now, with your role as the janitor, right, Neil, coming back to this character, I mean, what felt natural and what was kind of challenging this time around?
That's a good question. I don't think anything was challenging except for wondering if you're going to be able to step back into these shoes and be the same as you were the first time that charmed America so deeply. So I wasn't nervous about anything, but of course I don't do very much. As I said, in this season I only appear a little bit. But I felt no challenge. Let's put it that way. It was like stepping into a comfortable pair of old shoes. That's my...
Already broken in.
They're already broken in.
Now, Neil, I have to ask, if there was a real medical emergency, what cast member would you fully trust?
Oh my goodness. I think I might choose to go to a hospital, then call up John McGinley and say, what do you think, pal? And he would say, call a hospital, call an ambulance. What are you doing? What time of night is it?
Oh my gosh, dream come true. I like so many people, were a fan of the original. And actually when I found out that they were doing it, I remember calling my reps and being like, please get me an audition for this. And so when I found out that I got it, I was pretty excited.
You manifested Wes.
I did. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Manifestation's real, but let's talk about Wes. Tell us what we're going to be seeing from him in this new revival.
So Wes is a organ donor pilot. But he's kind of a, I don't want to say charming, but he is a charming man. And but also, he gets into some hijinks with Turk and JD and Elliot. And but yeah, no, he's a hero, but also a funny guy.
Now, this trio of JD, Turk, Elliot, I mean, they are pretty iconic. So working with this trio, tell me a little bit about that.
I was a little apprehensive about meeting them because they are part of the pantheon of great TV actors and but honestly they were so kind and so open with their show and inviting me in and wanting to work different things and trying different things. Sarah was incredible, so funny, so sweet, such a genuine good person. Donald and Zach are just as funny as you would think, and it was a hard time filming stuff because I just couldn't stop laughing because they were just so funny. Yeah.
Now, obviously, we are a Canadian network. You guys obviously filmed in Vancouver, Canada. Tell me about filming there.
I had only spent a little bit of time in Vancouver, but I honestly, I love the city. I love the people. The people were incredible. The food is incredible. I had a great time. It was a little hard being away from the family for that long, but I have two young girls, and sleeping in a hotel room alone was honestly a very nice break. But Vancouver is incredible. Very, very special place.
That's my hometown. I love it. So anytime anyone goes, I'm like, you really do get the beauty of it. But let's talk, okay, if there was a real medical emergency on set, which cast member would you trust the most?
Wow, that is a great question. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like Sarah Chalke would be really great just because her bedside manner would be amazing. Depending on how bad the medical thing would be, I would trust Sarah, 9 times out of 10. I don't know if she would know exactly what to do, but she would make me feel at ease.
You're certainly going to know that Hooch is still crazy.
Now coming back, I mean, the trio. Everyone loves this trio. JD, Turk, Elliot. Give us some sneak peeks into the trio. I mean, everyone's so excited to see them.
Well, there's only so much I can say about what the trio is doing in this revival, but the trio is back together. The trio is happy to be back together, and I'm just glad to be a part of, the trio adjacent, really. But no, it's just so nice that everybody could get back together and do the show. Everybody jumped at the chance because it's such a great experience that we had, 15, 16 years ago. And now being able to come back together, we're just so blessed.
So did anything surprise you? I mean, coming back after 16 years away, did anything surprise you?
Well, the biggest surprise was that they created the hospital down to the the inch. I mean, it's amazing. It looks exactly like the original hospital, and I don't know how they did it, but they did it. It looks fantastic, and it's going to be so much fun. It was so much fun to actually work in there, and it's going to be fun to hopefully do more episodes.
Now, coming back as Hooch so many years later, was there anything challenging with that?
You know, there really wasn't. It was kind of like a warm hug or putting on an old sweater. Once I got the scrubs on, I was right back in Hooch mode. I was a little nervous because I hadn't done this character in a while, and but it was, because the group is so they're so passionate about the project that it was easy to fall into, and so much fun to just kind of delve back into Hooch the character.
Now, I do need to ask, I mean, given you've been with this cast for so many years, who, if there was a real medical emergency on set, who would you trust?
Oh, I would definitely call someone else. I mean, have you met them? I wouldn't trust any of those people. None of them.
So Nurse Francois Dubois is one of the charge nurses, and he's one of the new characters on this new revival of Scrubs. He's a part of the nurse community. And you can expect sassiness, ridiculousness, a lot of and heart. A lot of heart, which is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. It has been such an honor to be a part of this show. The original cast, they've literally opened their arms to all of us and been like, come on into this family and be a part of it. And it's just been so much fun, a true dream.
Now, not many shows can make a comeback after 16 years away, okay? People love this show. People love this trio. Elliot, JD, Turks, working with these three. Tell me about that.
Zach, Donald, Sarah are literally like everything that you would want and like you would hope that they would be. They are. From the day one when you got on set, I walked on. Zach was getting mic'd up, and he stopped and he was like, "Hey, welcome!" And got up, gave me a big bear hug. Donald, big bear hug. Sarah, I was in the first time meeting her in the hair and makeup trailer, gave me a big bear hug, and they just said, welcome. It starts at the top. It starts at the top. And that energy just infiltrates down into the company, and it has been nothing but love and light and laughter and heart.
Filming in Vancouver, Canada. We are a Canadian network. Tell us your love for Vancouver, for Canada.
Baby, the way I walked that seawall, baby, I probably burned a hole in that damn wall. I love that seawall. Oh my God. And the ramen, the sushi. Oh my God, it was phenomenal. I loved it. The trees, it was like, wow, you can really breathe. Although I love my state, love California. But in Vancouver, I was like, oh my God, you can breathe so well. And I love how y'all love health and wellness. Girl, it was so many like plunge pools, and you get little needles in you and relieve your stress and all of that. I was like, oh, I love Vancouver. She's the girl.
You hit it right on the head. I mean, that's my hometown, and I go home, it's nature, sushi, seawall. Okay?
Yes, period, in that order.
Now, let's talk about this cast. If there was a real medical emergency, who are you first calling?
Michael.
Why?
I'm calling Michael because he's going to know what to do. I'm going to be stressed. I'm like, girl, I need to find me a cupcake or something so I can calm down. He's like, all right, girl, while you're doing that, I'm going to figure out how we're going to get this dead person alive. And I said, okay, great, thank you. That's what I'm calling Nurse Dubois immediately.
You're hilarious. Lastly here, before I let you go enjoy your night, will we be seeing people break out in song in this revival?
I can't tell you.
So?
I don't know.
All right, so stay tuned.
Yes, so stay tuned, Canada.
When the first Scrubs came out, I was being fully like breastfed by my mother. Like I think when Zach found out he got the job, my mom found out she was pregnant with me. So I've always been a fan. I've been watching over the shoulder while sucking on my mom's teeth. So definitely.
You're hilarious. Now, Sam, aka Tosh, tell us about her and what we're going to be seeing from her in this revival.
Yeah, Sam is fun. She's zany. She's quirky. Throughout the series, you'll definitely see her bond with her coworkers, which I think is fun because I think when she comes into the hospital at first, she's kind of in her own world and has her side hustles outside of work, and now is really ingrained in the hospital, and it's a really fun arc, so I'm excited for people to see it.
Now, this trio we see of Elliot, JD, and Turk, so many people love this trio. Working with them, seeing them in action, tell us about that.
They're a goated trio. They're goated for real. I love them, and yeah, whenever people tell me they're a huge Scrubs fan, specifically of those three, I'm like, of course. And they're even better in real life, which is really, really cool. I feel very lucky to have worked with them. Sarah, Zach, Donald, they've all taught me a lot on like a personal and professional level. So I feel extremely grateful to have learned from them this whole filming.
Now, given Sarah is a Canadian in your group, you guys filmed in Vancouver, Canada. We are a Canadian network.
Oh my gosh, hey Canada, hi!
Did Sarah show you around Vancouver?
Yes, okay. We hit up Cactus Club all the time. I think Cactus Club did some numbers on my body. I'm obsessed with Cactus Club. I did Grouse Grind, which was insane. I was sore for like a week after that. We went to Capilano Suspension Bridge. It's like, I love Vancouver. And I didn't get sick the whole time I was there because everything's so clean. It's like, I feel like this is like an ad for Vancouver. I'm like, I love Vancouver. Yeah, it was great.
That's my hometown. You hit it all. You hit it all. But let's talk if there was a real medical emergency, Ava. Who are you calling out of your castmates?
And my castmates, if there's a real medical emergency, I think I'm gonna call David Gridley. He is like a father figure, brother figure to me. And then I think I'll also go with, I think Layla would get crafty with it too. But then also Amanda. Amanda's been there for me in emergency situations. So and Jacob. Okay, now I'm like, I can't leave Jacob out. Jacob will be there for the laughs.
There you go. Last question here before you go enjoy your night. If there was another show you would love to see a revival of, what show would that be?
Ooh, this is such a good question. Another show I want to see a revival of. Low-key America's Funniest Home Videos. Is that still on? No, is it? I don't know. America's Funniest Home Video or no, Full House did a reboot. Alf. I want to see a reboot of Alf. And I want to be in it if you do it. Wait, Alf. Do you remember Alf?
I don't.
It's like this alien that came down from above and stays with this family, and it's you should watch it. It's beautiful.
This is your audition tape right here. Your
audition for Alf. I'd like to play the part of Alf or Girl. Thank you.
Ava, you're hilarious. Congratulations on being a part of this one.
Thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to talk the trio because everyone loves Elliot, JD, Turk, working alongside these incredible actors playing these characters. Tell me about that.
It's been unreal, to be honest. I mean, their chemistry is so amazing on screen because it's like that off screen. They all love each other, and just getting to watch them come back to the show after all those years, and it was this, I mean, you see how much they love each other, and it really is a bond that I think they've passed on to all of us, and we all have hung out every day, and they made sure that was a big part of the show.
Amazing. Now, I'm assuming you've watched Scrubs original, now having Scrubs revival. For everyone that loves the original Scrubs, will they be pleasantly surprised on this one?
Yes, and I think they're also going to find a lot of the things that they loved about the original. I mean, it really is, they're bringing the gang back together. It's the same show they know and love. It has the same heart. You're just watching them now be the mentors and teaching a new generation of people kind of how to get around in a hospital.
We love Vancouver and Cactus Club. We go to Cactus Club every night.
Now, Sarah being the Canadian in the group, did she show you guys the ways?
She did. She showed us the ways. We went to Whistler with Sarah. She showed us. Yes, Sarah's amazing. We had a full itinerary she printed out for us, gave it to us, and it was an awesome time. I love Vancouver. It's amazing.
That's my hometown. I love it so much. But now, if there was a real medical emergency on set, who are you calling out of your castmates?
Out of the interns, I would say Amanda. Not Ava. out of Donald, Zach, or Sarah, I would say yes, Sarah and not Sarah, because I know she handles pressure really well, but she's also extremely accident prone. So I it'd be a hit or miss.